So I'm Fono from CLP.
Hi, I'm Chris from CLP.
One main thing of CLP is that we take influences from a lot of different kind of music scenes or whatever. It starts from hip-hop to techno to also like Bailey Funk, Baltimore and all this kind of mash-up new styles, whatever.
We are really into grooves and like interesting funky stuff, you know, and it can be an African drum loop or something. It's like that kicks us. We just take the influences and what we like and we combine it.
I think the technique and the software we have right now give us a chance to use everything we want to use. Like if you have the feeling like, oh, I want to have some funky element in it, then you just take it and put it in, and I think that's a good advantage of the new century.
Yeah, it's like doing music is kind of like two little childs playing around, you know, like trying out this one, hey, this sounds cool, and you do it. Ableton Live is always like involved because we are producing a lot of grooves with Ableton Live because it's really intuitive and really fast, and then if you just find a loop, you record it and put it into live, and then you make some weird stuff with it, with all the effects and all that stuff, or the time warp and time stretching is really amazing. Also the voices you can manipulate a lot in this live, and it's amazing. Yeah. Each effect is really what I would say like has a good quality, definitely. And it's like whatever you use, if it's a flanger or a filter, whatever, it sounds amazing. And it's like always like on top of everything, and it's also like this beat repeat was like something totally interesting for us, because you can do something what really you want and not like just kind of random thing. Yeah, I can show you a little bit of how it sounds like. So, for example, it's like here we have some like the sub bass loop, and here we have the percussion stuff. And yeah, if I just wanna do some changes on the percussions, I just do it with the beat repeat, for example, or I just filter it and it's gone, and just the bass drum is going on. And yeah, I have a lot of like also with sound effects, and we can do some weird shit on the live session too. And yeah, just like playing around, like having fun on the live session.
We have always like widgets which are synced to the music. A friend of us, Daniel Beerwanger, he produced or programmed a program just for us, and it's based on Max Jitter. And it's a very simple but really good program, because it's very, very fast and plays back the videos we trigger with live. So we send out always a MIDI note or several MIDI notes, and they start the video loops, and so that's why it's nearly very synced.
Oh yes, you undress. Oh yes, you undress. So fresh, get you on the mouth. Oh yes, you undress. Oh yes, you undress.
This is something special. I think I didn't see it before. Or like,
yeah, without Ableton, it's like wouldn't be possible to play live like we do right now.
Stand from the sizzle, hey girl, blow the whistle. Game on, hey, now it's official.
And we can use additional things like a drum machine, either like a virtual drum machine or whatever, to make some additional beats.
Actually, it's like a hybrid thing, you know, like a mixture between a live and a DJ set. And that makes it really interesting.
Fighting on us, more exciting with us. You ain't riding with us, getting high with us. 40 people up in the party, now you riding with us.
Yeah, there are a lot of little features which were improved in Live 8. For example, like that you can put all the levels from the mixer in one, and not that you have to adjust each one. It's like sometimes it helps a lot, you know, like for the flow. And also the new effects are really great, like the multi-band compressor is really amazing, and the vocoder, of course. Actually, we don't use too much vocoder, but for some things you can use a vocoder, and yeah, you don't have to use it with voice, you know, and it's really interesting.
Yeah, what I really like is the improvement of the time warp feature, that now you adjust the sample to the timeline and not vice versa. And I like the new groove analyzation tool, which is a really nice feature to give just a certain swing on something else. It's pretty cool. And for sure, we're waiting for the APC, and the combination with Live. This is amazing. It's like really amazing. And also we're really waiting for Max and Live.
And we're gonna release the album again on the US label. They are doing like the vinyl version of the album, like a little bit different. It's like 6 tracks, and we did a remix of 1 track, and yeah, that's cool because so we have a vinyl version of the album.
For the lovers, for the vinyl lovers.